some more wood chips. My handsome man there. Hard worker. He shovels probably more than half of what we shovel, and then I just shovel the rest of it, or what I can. So it's 2 shovels to my 1 shovel. So we're just taking you on a little ride here.
Wood chip pile.
Lisa to the wood chip pile if you couldn't hear him, because the windows are down. Let me roll this all the way up over here. Maybe you can hear. Hold it up so you're not getting so much of the hood. We're in his old truck. That's the river over there. You can see it through. The river's pretty muddy right now from all the rain that we had gotten a few days ago. See if you can see it here. Through the trees. Far from the house at all. Maybe what, 5 miles?
No, maybe 2.5.
He said no, maybe 2.5. Oh,
I just hope it ain't too wet. There's the wood chip pile.
Yep, that's all the wood chips.
Let's go up and turn around, see which pile's the best.
Okay.
Maybe this up here on top.
I think this one here next to the wood, but the wood's in the way. Might have to move some wood. See that one where the wood is? Nobody's been getting that over there because the wood's there. But if we move just this one on this side, right here, we just move that brush right there up on top and get that right there.
This right here looks pretty dry.
Okay then.
Back up to it.
I'm showing you the retired truck driver. This retired truck driver drove for 44 years.
43.
43 years, 18-wheeler, never had no accidents. Now that he's retired, he was backing up the truck and backed up into the burn barrel.
Ain't no trailer behind me. I can't back up. It's awkward.
Okay, Lee has got
The first shovel.
the first shovel in there, so we wanted
It's
to
gonna take a while.
show you the empty truck bed. 2. And then I'll go put this up and start helping him. Progress. Okay, so we're going to a different pile down here.
It's much drier.
Okay.
Get some of that big bush out of it. Down here on the bottom side.
Okay. It's getting there.
It's wet.
It's okay. Getting fuller. Now we're both breathing very hard. We're drinking plenty of water. Take a small break, honey. Get you some water. Just a small break. You're only allowed 3 minutes.
I'll be glad when I can retire.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That's wet.
Oh, we're getting closer.
I'm too old for this shit.
Me too. We get it where we want it this year. Next year it'll be a piece of cake. Okay. We got it and we are heading home. Because both of us are breathing hard and not in a good way. Okay, so we are headed back out. No, nothing coming this way. Let's clear my way. Jesus Christ. It's freaking hot. At least that air with the window down, it feels good. Okay, so this will be the before video. Then I'll take a after video, and as you can also see, I got pretty much 90% of the weeds out. So those are gonna go here.
First bucket.
Oh, he's bringing the first one. Let me show you the zucchini. There's zucchini. Zucchini. Let me show you the working man.
That's where we're going to dump, right here in the corner.
Yeah, just don't bury my hose. Bury the hose. Oh, I thought you were going to go to that corner.
This one.
Okay.
You'll have to do the raking in and fix it.
Okay, so he's going to be taking it out, putting it in the trash can, and I'll be raking it out. So,
Let me tell you what.
I put the mermaid on the inside and put a bunch of rocks around it so it wouldn't fall over when the birds landed on it. One landed on it the other day and it fell over when it was over here, right here, so I put it in there. Okay, he's got it all shoveled out, and then he's hauled it in there, and then I raked it from there, and that's the after. So I just left the hose where the zucchini is. The zucchini. Watermelon's not growing yet, neither the watermelon or the gourds. So it all blends in now. And in the morning I've got to make some solution with the I got to make some solution with the worm castings for here, for these on the ground, and then I'll make some wood ash liquid. I'll film it that I got from gardening like a Viking, and I have his link on some of my videos that I did for the other fertilizers, so I want to give him credit. And so I'll have to do the wood ash liquid fertilizer for Lee's pumpkin patch. Okay, so remember in a previous video I was talking about doing this for the slugs and ants and putting them on every leg? Well, we're going to have to backtrack on that. I'm going to have to take those off for now because we missed a whole step. Okay, so Lee made me these tables, as everybody knows, but they need to be painted because that wood is not treated, and untreated wood is only going to last like 5 to 7 years. So we need to paint every one of them. So I'm not going to put no more of those on the legs. We'll have to take those off. We're going to paint them all with just whatever colors we have that we can buy or on sale. I've got some.
I got some in the building.
So he's got some in the building. We just got to make sure it's exterior. And I got one inside. That's hunter green. That's exterior. So even if we paint the tables all different colors, it'll look pretty cool. So for now, we will not be putting any more on the legs. But I will make some solution. Actually, I need to make it here in a little bit to put on the tables to keep the ants and stuff off in the meantime. And I'm going to also make some and put in the pumpkin patch and in the flower beds. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make the ant traps, because remember when I showed how to make the powder to put in the flower beds and stuff to keep ants out? Okay, that worked, but there's an issue, there's a problem. It will only work for a short time, because as soon as it rains, it washes it away. Overnight, when it's foggy, it goes away. When it's a lot of dew in the air, it goes away. I want something I can put out and not have to continuously every day be making. It's too costly, too much money. I'm going to show you how to make these traps here. Now, I don't want to shake it too much because I already got the holes made in it right here. Here's a hole. Here's a hole just big enough for ants to go in. This one is more like crystallized, where they can go in. This hole here, they'll go in, they'll get pieces, they'll go back out, take them to their nest, and kill them. You don't have to worry about the rain, dew, fog, or nothing, because this hole is so little that the rain is not going to get in it to make that much difference of anything, okay? If it even goes in. This one is the exact, and I'll show you the formula. This one is the exact same formula. Where's the hole? Right there's the hole. I'm making it up, maybe you can see better. There's the hole, but it's more liquid. See that? It's liquid. And the reason you want to do it liquid is when they go in, they eat it immediately because it's real liquidy. And they don't come out because they'll die immediately. Okay, so they eat it and they die. So it's the exact same formula, only this one you add just a little more water to make it liquid. And I will show you how to make them. Let me move this over here all the way so it can stay up, so I can keep track of the hose. Now, since I've got to take the tape off and those copper coated scrubbies off the legs for now, because I'm going to eventually put them on all of them, and I have them all ready to put on them, and I started putting them on, but I'm going to have to take them off because we kind of got ahead of ourselves, and Lee reminded me that wood is not treated. Therefore, the tables will only last like 5 to 7 years. So we need to paint all those tables to make them last longer. So instead of worrying about the ants going up the table legs and stuff, I'm going to make these. I'm going to put one of each on each end. I'll put like one on one end and the other one on the other end. I'm going to put them where I've got the zucchini and the watermelon and the gourds, and I'm going to put them in both of the flower beds, Lee's pumpkin patch, and the corn patch when we get that ready to go. Now I'm going to show you how to make them. This water in here is just tap water, so you're just going to get an empty water bottle. Now, you do not have to cut this label off. I'm taking the label off because I want to be able to see without picking it up, I want to be able to see the ants that's in it that are dying. Okay, you're just going to open it up. Very simple to make. This is borax. I got this at Walmart. It was under $6. And this is like 4 pounds in here. This is just a plastic spoon that when I don't need it no more, I can throw it away. I had written potatoes, but I had made one too many markers. So we're going to put the funnel on here. We're going to put one good heaping. I hope you can see this. I got it over it so I don't spill it. But just one good heaping. Let's dump that in there. You're going to use sugar. Now, I have a little deal here with 1/3 cup, but I don't put 1/3 cup. I only put half of this, okay? And I don't touch this since it's got the borax on it. So I'm only using half. And like I said, I'm not going to touch it so I don't cross-contaminate it since this goes back in the sugar. And then you're just going to put approximately 1 spoon of honey. Not very much honey. Now, granted, this is organic honey, raw honey, product of Brazil. This is an expensive honey, but I'm using this because I didn't even have it open when I got ready to make those over there. And the top of it was already getting like crystallized. Me and Lee won't eat the honey once it gets crystallized, even though it's still good for human consumption because honey don't go bad. I don't like my honey that way, so we're going to use this honey. And I'm not going to put it in here because I don't want it all sticky. So just approximate what you think is around a teaspoon. There's no real measurement. Could be a little bit more, a little bit less. I'm just going to put it in here. Shake it up. See, this is what makes the first one that's kind of crystally. You just add just a little bit of water to it because you want to keep it kind of crystals. That way the ants will go in, get it, and take it back to their nest. So, can you see the bottle where you can see kind of like where it's crystals, where it's like pieces that they can actually pick up and carry off? Okay. The second one that's more liquidy is the exact same thing. You're just adding a little more water. Let me know when you leave, honey. Okay. So if you want, and then the other one that's liquidy, you just add a little more water. Just like that. And the difference is on this one, the liquid, they go in, they eat it, and they don't come back out. They'll die immediately. Okay? Then all you do is just make your little hole. Now remember, you're making just a little hole to where the ants will find its way in, believe me. So, and then you just want to make a little slit so you can cut out just a little slit on it so the ants will go in. And you don't have to worry about the rain. Because the slit, the hole is not that big that rain is going to get into it. Okay? any rain gets in it at all, it's going to be such a small amount, it's not going to make any difference. And I'm just trying to cut that piece off. Okay, and the hole is there, right there. That's all you do. So I'm going to be putting these around. I'll update you tomorrow, and we'll check and see how many ants it was attracted into it, okay? Okay, so this is the next day, and there's not as many ants, even though I see ants crawling around. They're still working. Hopefully you can see how many ants are in there. Maybe I can get the picture of the bottom of it. Hopefully you can see lots of ants. Lots of ants. The sun is on my phone, so I really can't see. I hope I'm holding it about where you can see. And the rabbit that was out here this morning ate the top of my hibiscus. I know they need to eat too, but there's a whole frickin' woods behind me they can eat. Okay, so I just seen a hummingbird fly off, and I didn't get it on video, but hummingbirds are back. And yesterday, I can't remember if I already told you or not, there was a little bitty baby one eating off that tall one right there. And Lee was like, look at the little hummingbird. It was so little, and then it ate and it flew off so high, it was like high as them trees. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so I finished putting out the ant traps, and I've got them 3 in each one of the flower beds, 3 in the pumpkin patch, and 1 in each hole, because everywhere I look, there is freaking ants. And I think they're trying to go after the seeds, because they're all in the beds. Got 3 of them. There's 1, 2, 3 over there. You can see it. And then I have got 2 for each table. So there's 1 on each end of the table. Well, 2. There's 2 on each table. That way it's on each end of the table, on every one of them. And so we will check them all out tomorrow and see what's going on with them. Now, I put the ones out in the flower bed maybe 2 hours ago, and there was already a lot of them around it. I also put 2 of them inside here where we sit, and I just put them in here. Let's see. So I just put this one in just a little bit ago. We'll see what happens. I'll film tomorrow, and we'll see how they do. Because I know the one, well, let's walk over there. That was the first one that the first one was the pumpkin. And the second ones I put out was in the flower bed. And I know they were already going to the flower bed. So I'll film tomorrow too, and we'll see what's going on with them. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let me make sure I'm not stepping on anything. Can you see them in there? Lots of them in there dead. I don't know if you can see that. Let me kind of hold it up. See them in there? A lot of them in there dead already. So we'll come out here tomorrow and we will see. We were getting those big black ants on the front porch, and the stuff I sprinkled in the garden got rid of them, so I went ahead and made 2 of these bottles, and I put them over there on the porch also. So I don't see anything else coming up except the sunflower seeds, but what I planted there, they're still doing good. I don't see anything else coming up. I know I researched, and it said the ants will eat seeds. And look at all them in here. So hopefully it will kill them. I don't know if they've already eaten a lot of the seeds, or if it just takes a long time for them to come up. I saved the little packet so I could look at them. Let's see over here. Lots of blooms. The stems look like they're getting a little bit fatter. They actually look all wonky, but they look better than they did yesterday. So oh, I still have it on Zoom. Wonder I wasn't getting them all in there. So wish they were doing better, but then again, we're not gardeners, we're learning. Oh, there's a lot of ants in that one too. Let me see if I can zoom. Oh, sorry. Let me zoom in. Let's see them inside there. Oh, good, it's working. Oh, almost fell back. Your dog's barking. I'm looking around. Okay. I'm getting my butt on the other side of the gate.